Previously on Sea Patrol.
Jim Roth returned.
You still have feelings for me?
Maybe we could do dinner sometime.
There's a rumour you were pregnant.
How would you feel if I was?
Madelaine Cruz?
She's an easier speak.
You're a security risk and a womanizer.
You knew I was on that terrorist hit list, and yet you sent me out there to risk being killed.
It's time we called this little feud of ours.
You took a pretty big risk for me.
Taking out the guy that was about to put a bullet through my head.
He's dead.
Madelaine Cruz killed Agent Smith.
We know.
Odd six, not Lewis.
Gunter Kinty on my port bow. This is Australian warship Hammersley. You are to stop or heave to. We intend to board you.
You're ignoring us, sir.
No sign of anyone, sir. If it is an illegal entry vessel, they're keeping their heads down.
Sir, intel just in from NAVCOM. The Kunta Kinte is associated with a known people smuggling outfit.
What boarding stations, Ray?
Right, two dads, Dutchy, you take the wheelhouse. Swain, you come with me.
Roger.
Australian Navy, if there's anyone on board, come up on deck with your hands in the air.
Hello?
X, the helm was just tied on.
Right, copy that.
Looks like they've just abandoned the ship.
Yeah, I'll take a look around. Drugs, weapons, whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, take a look at this.
Why would you have a Geiger counter on a Siev? Guess that answers that question. Can I have a look then? It's more than normal background radiation, but not enough to be dangerous.
It's getting stronger over here. Hey, Swain.
Man, these men have been fried. Poor bastards. Got it?
Yep.
Let's get these IVs in properly. We'll be able to give them some Maxilon for the nausea and some morphine for the pain.
Swain, are they going to make it?
No, we're just keeping them comfortable.
Swain, we need to talk to them.
All right, you better make it quick, though.
Sir, you are on an Australian Navy ship. You are being looked after by our medic. You've been exposed to some radioactive material. We need to find out where it is. Do you understand? Well, they admitted to being people smugglers on a run to Australian waters.
Who were their passengers?
A couple of men they picked up from a foreign port who had with them 2 extremely heavy suitcases.
Lead-lined?
We assume so.
Containing what?
They assumed the cases were containing money. That's why the passengers were being so protective of them. So at night when they were asleep, they opened them.
And they were very disappointed when they found nothing of value, just a lot of metal rods.
Hot rods.
Well, where are these passengers and their luggage now?
Well, they were taken to a specific coordinate where they transferred to another vessel.
Did you get a description?
Nothing conclusive. It was night.
Our people smugglers headed for home. Several hours later began to feel unwell.
And we've got no idea where this other vessel went.
Just the woman I wanted to see.
Rubbish. I'll bet you're here for some terrorist-related reason.
I need to talk to you.
All right, well, now I am curious. What is it?
Okay. When I was younger, my grandmother said to me once, one day you'll find a woman that you're willing to change your life for. She gave me this before she died. It's her engagement ring. I want to give it to you. But I know this may seem a little bit out of the blue, but I love you with all my heart. And I want to marry you.
I wasn't expecting this.
I know what I want, Kate. And it's you. Think about it.
I will. Think about it. Jim, I will think about it.
What a horrible way to die.
Radiation sickness, man. No, there was nothing you could do.
The results of the preliminary autopsy revealed your people smugglers died of cesium poisoning. Cesium?
Cesium-137. It's a radioactive isotope. It's a principal source of radiation around the Chernobyl nuclear power plant.
ASIO believes a terrorist cell we've been pursuing has been smuggling the cesium into the country. Obviously with some dangerous scenario in mind.
We have orders to sail in search of the vessel it was transferred to.
If you find that vessel, it should appear like a routine boarding.
Well, hopefully we can persuade whoever's on board to give up their mates before they have a chance to use the stuff.
When we find this cesium, we need to protect our crew.
Therefore, for the duration of the operation, I think we should issue every member of the crew with at least PRD, personal radiation device. You just clip it to your belt, put it in your pocket, and it automatically detects hazardous levels of radiation.
What's the stay time?
It's the amount of time you can remain in a contaminated area before you cop a dangerous dose.
Okay, let's get on with it.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
We're friends, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the story with you and Captain Roth?
We are in a relationship.
Really? How serious?
Well, he's proposed.
What? Well, what'd you...
I said that I would think about it. I mean, there's a history there.
Next side of the bridge, next side of the bridge.
I'm still working.
X, we've spotted a possible FFV. I want to board it.
Yes, sir. I think we should ignore it. These boardings can become prolonged. It means valuable time away for the hunt for the cesium.
With all due respect, Miss Cruz, I was the commander of this ship last time I looked. And in my view, every vessel is a potential suspect.
Hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations. Check damage, control straight through condition voyage.
Australian Navy, we order you to stop or heave to. We intend to board you.
It's going full clip, X.
Return fire!
Okay, get out of here! Sir, we are encountering heavy resistance. Request disabling fire. Over.
Roger that, X. Stand by. Charge, Typhoon.
Aye, sir.
Row, make the call.
Yes, sir.
X, hold your position.
Copy that, sir.
This is Australian warship Hammersley. You're to stop or heave to, or we will fire upon you.
They're not going to stop.
3 rounds across the bow.
Aim a target.
Engage.
Told you they weren't going to stop.
Can you take out their engine?
Aye, sir.
Do it.
Aim a target.
Engage.
Whoa, nice shooting, big buddy!
Well done, Charge.
Swain and Dutchy, you forward. Port side, we'll cover your back. Two yards, we're gonna board starboard. Cover us. Go, 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 go!
Stand by to cover. Cover! Cover it!
What's going on, X?
They're putting up a hell of a fight, sir.
Swain! Yeah! Cover me! Go! Dutchy, you okay? I'm good, I'm good. Upper deck clear, X. Lower deck clear.
Certainly went fisherman, X.
Yeah. Well, these people put up an almighty fight for something. Let's search below.
Roger.
Semtex explosive.
Sir, I think we've just found what they've been protecting. It's a sizable cache of Semtex.
Okay, but I'd rather you found the cesium.
Don't you get it? It's connected. Cesium and Semtex are the ingredients for a dirty bomb.
Cesium and Semtex.
What exactly is a dirty bomb, Charge?
Well, basically, it's a bomb made out of radioactive material and conventional explosives, but...
It is too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence.
I think this is worth checking out.
Well, we can't interrogate anyone.
Boss, I got an idea.
Two dates?
That FFV had a GPS on it, right? I could remove it, and if it's not all shot up, Roy might be able to pull some data off it.
A long shot, but check it out.
Well, we're changing directions. Yes. Okay. Well, they're heading east now. Okay. I've got to go.
The boss sent me to fetch you. Looks like his hunch was correct.
Oh?
Ray retrieved a deleted coordinate off the GPS.
Well, we better go in then.
Madelaine, I apologise.
For being a prick?
For misjudging you. All right. For being a prick.
It's a big admission.
I blew it.
Yes. Yes, you did. Just when things were starting to get interesting.
The coordinate indicates position just up this mangrove estuary here, and this whole section of coastline is only accessible by a small boat.
All right, mark it on the NDSX. Swain, let's steam for this position.
Sir.
The XO and Dutchy will lead the two rib parties. Jim, Charge and Robert with the X. Swain, Two Dads and Bird with Dutchy.
Sir.
At this stage, you are just to recce the area. But we might get lucky, so stay alert. That's all.
Sir,
what is it, Dutchy?
you've assigned Captain Roth to the X's party, sir.
Yes?
I'm not sure if I should mention this, but I think it may affect operational decisions.
Well, if it does, you got a responsibility to spit it out.
He's asked her to marry him, sir.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention. However, he is a highly capable field operative. In this instance, I think it's the appropriate course of action. Carry on.
Very good, sir.
Let's go! Red 25.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a derelict fishing hut.
Hey, Dutchie, my Red 25's a derelict fishing hut.
Copy that, ma'am. Yeah, I see it.
We'll take both rib parties in.
Red 25, take
Search
us in
the hut.
nice and quiet. Okay, everybody, tool up.
Sir, we are in position. We're surrounding the hut. Over.
Any sign of activity, X?
Yes, sir. There has been recent movement. There are multiple footprints in the mud. Over.
Dutchie, what have you got?
It's negative on the visual, sir. I can't see the inside from my position.
If they're in there, let's stop this whole thing with one decisive move.
Sir, request permission to move on the hut. Over.
Proceed with caution, X.
Dutchie,
We're going to move in.
I want you to cover us from the rear. Over.
Roger, X.
Sir, put the gun down. You are surrounded with no one.
X!
Information on Sydney Harbour's tidal times and prevailing wind conditions over the coming week, and a map of Navy headquarters.
And no cesium.
No. But it had definitely been there. According to our PRDs, there was radiation present, and Swain confirmed that the man we found had radiation burns.
You obviously just missed them.
Yeah. Maybe they took off because the Semtex never arrived.
A dirty bomb attack on an Australian military target.
Well, it's not going to happen. We're resuming the search for the cesium.
Can NAVCOM deploy any more assets?
Everything available.
Sir, I'm picking up a communication from an RAAF unit on a secure frequency. They've spotted a cruiser heading northwest.
Get the coordinates, right?
Sir.
We switch over?
Yes, ma'am. 517, this is HMAS Hammersley. What's its position, over?
18 degrees, 18.89 south, 147 degrees, 41.21 east, on a heading of 327.
Sir, that position is right near the coordinate where we intercepted the FFV with the Semtex.
They're looking for a rendezvous.
Swain, take us there with all dispatch.
She's on a bearing of Red 10, travelling at 15 knots, sir.
Sir, I've got a visual.
X, prepare for a snatch boarding.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you be careful, huh?
I think she can handle it, Captain.
Let's go. Are you the master of the vessel, sir?
Yes.
How many persons do you have on board?
It's 4, including myself.
2 dads. Cut the engine. Dutchie muster the crew.
Roger.
What are you doing out here?
We're on a fishing expedition out of Cairns.
Move it.
Sir, the crew claim to be out here fishing.
Copy that. Search the boat, X.
All right, Dutchie with me.
Hey, what are you doing? Take a hand off her. This is a legitimate charter.
We are entitled to search this vessel in accordance with Australian customs regulations, sir. You can accompany us if you wish. Dutchie.
Watch yourself.
Lift it up. Lift it up!
Do it.
$50 millisieverts. Sir, we found the cesium.
Hey! Stop the gun.
Send the prisoners back to Hammersley with Swain and two dads.
I want you and Dutchie to steam the cruiser back to base.
Roger that, sir.
What's the radiation level there?
Oh, the cesium's well insulated. Swain says they're safe as long as they remain on deck.
Congratulations, Mike. That put an end to the dirty bomb threat.
Madelaine is satisfied. The operation is a success.
There's just one loose end we need to tie up.
Loose end?
The serial number on the Semtex you seized earlier marked it as stolen from a West Australian mining company.
So what's the problem?
The concerning issue is only half of it's been accounted for.
Could they have dumped the remainder of the Semtex before you boarded?
I doubt that, sir. But
What is it, X?
the man in the fishing shack, sir, he had severe radiation burns.
I mean, do you think it's possible that we've only found half the cesium?
And they've already made a bomb.
I insist on interrogating the suspects about the missing Semtex.
I'll only agree to that if Swain is present.
This is top secret information. A leak could jeopardise the capture of the rest of the terrorists.
As I've explained to you before, I will have no torture aboard this ship.
I'll make a concession. Captain Roth won't be there either, but I insist on talking to the suspects alone.
Do you think that's wise?
The prisoners will be well secured. Commander.
All right.
Thank you.
Swain, guard the door.
Yes, sir.
Charge, pull up, austere.
Aye, sir.
Bert, I want you to watch that like a hawk.
Yes, sir.
Why Bird?
Women are naturally more observant, particularly of body language. And since we can't hear what's going on...
Speaking of which, sir, the X radioed through to say that she noted from its paperwork that the cruise is owned by a Cairns-based boat hire company.
Which one?
Vagabond Boat Hire.
Sir? Miss Cruise seems to be all done.
That was quick.
Well?
I'm satisfied there's no other bomb.
Did you hear any yelling and screaming go on in there?
Not a thing. I guess she's the silent lethal type.
Madelaine believes that we've recovered all the cesium.
Copy that, sir.
I'd love to know exactly how she got that information.
It's a trade secret, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I get the impression that the boss gave us this steaming party to keep me off the ship.
Yeah. I may have let the cat out of the bag about...
Oh, but why on earth would you do that?
He's our commanding officer, Kate. You deserved a heads up. And also because I knew you had feelings for each other.
His career is really important to him, and I pulled the pin because I didn't want to get in the way of that. I don't think it's fair to force him to make a choice.
So you chose for him?
How'd you go?
We handed the cruiser over to Feds and Customs, sir.
They've scanned us for contamination, given us the all clear.
That's good. X, can I have a word, please?
Sure.
You got time for a drink this evening?
I have something on tonight, I'm sorry.
Okay, quick coffee then. Is it true?
Yes. But Dutchie shouldn't have said anything before I did.
Don't you think I have a right to know? As CEO of the ship.
As CEO of the ship, of course. And I would have told you. Once I'd had time to consider it.
Are you considering it?
Yes, I'm seriously thinking about it.
I see.
looks great.
Thanks.
And when is the wedding?
Didn't think you'd come.
Oh, you were quite insistent. Glass of sparkling, please. We deserve to celebrate, don't we?
Yeah. So you're going to let me in on your incredible interrogation technique?
Let's save that for later. You should at least buy me dinner first.
So what did Asia have to say about the vagabond boat hire?
Hope you're not going to be boringly obsessed about work all evening.
But you passed on the info.
You questioning my integrity again?
What's with all the text messages?
I can't do this. I can't be with someone who's constantly second-guessing my every move. It's my job, okay?
Now who's boringly obsessed with work? Boss. Hey. Want some company? Nothing of interest, she said. Just felt like she was brushing me off. I mean, did she even pass on the info?
Don't worry about it, Dutchie. It's out of our hands now. Like many things.
Yeah. Women, eh?
They have these expectations, but you never really know what's going on in their heads.
Kate broke it off with you because she was trying to protect your career.
Hey?
I'm speaking to your man-to-man boss.
My career?
Yeah. She seems to think that's the most important thing in your life. There were two boats hired by the same person. The one we impounded yesterday, the second one was called the Other Plans.
So the terrorists have another boat still out there?
Yeah, and the owner said he was never contacted by anyone from ASIO.
Madelaine never passed the intel on?
Yeah, so she stuffed that up. And maybe she's also wrong about the existence of a second bomb.
Oh, hang on, Dutchie, that's a big leap.
Think about it, boss. Those guys, they put up almost no resistance when we found that cesium. Why? Because they already knew that they had a second bomb on the other boat, waiting to go.
Then why haven't they struck?
Because they're waiting for us to relax. We think we've got them, and then...
They could be on their way to Sydney as we speak.
We are taking this very seriously, Mike. I've issued a general alert for the NV, Other Plans, and I'm mobilising a joint task force to scour coastal waters south, all the way to Sydney. This is the single biggest threat to our national security since the bombing of Darwin. I want you out there too. Madelaine, Cruz and Jim Roth will be joining you.
What are you doing here?
Come to apologise. Again.
Dutchie. Look, if you can't handle my job, then...
No, I can. Let me convince you. Sir, we have to turn the ship around now. Target's not Sydney. They're headed for Cairns Naval Base. And I think Madelaine's in on it. I think Madelaine's been playing one side against the other for the highest bidder.
There must have been questions about her activities.
All of which she's had answers to. Besides, we don't have any proof.
What about the text messages on her phone?
I'm sure she'll have an explanation for that too. We'll deal with her later. Just concentrate on finding this boat.
Captain? Why have we turned around?
We've been ordered to return to Cairns.
We're supposed to be looking for the terrorist boat.
Sir, we have an approaching vessel on our direct bearing. It's heading towards Cairns Port.
It's a small pleasure cruiser.
Sir, it's a target vessel. Hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations.
Right, I want to go with the boarding party.
Fine.
What's it doing here?
That's what we're about to find out.
She's entering Cairns Harbour.
Everyone, secondaries off. Open fire! Charge, can you see anyone else on board?
Looks like one person on board, X.
All right, Dutchy, it looks like there is only one POV. We're going to provide cover fire. You snatch board. Stay down, everyone. Rixie, get me in where you can. Head down, let's go. There is no point to all of us being exposed. You stay on board.
Aye, ma'am.
Swain, take control of the boat.
X, 2 suitcases inside.
Coming around, Rixie, coming to port.
Oh,
Right, what's the situation?
It's a dirty bomb on a timer.
Can you defuse it?
Possibly. There's only minutes before it explodes.
If this blows, we'll be cooked from the fallout.
And the only option we've got is to drive it as far away from land as possible in the time we've got left.
Yeah, okay, do it. Go.
I'll stay on board. See if I can disarm it.
Harvey, bring the rib over ASAP. Charge, we're heading back to Hammersley.
Copy that.
Yeah, coming in, port side.
If you can't defuse it, you give yourself time to get clear. Use the boat's tender. Jim, you promised me.
I promise. Now get out of here.
Ma'am, we have to go.
Course holding steady, X.
Copy that, Swain.
All right. Any progress?
Not much. This timing mechanism's sophisticated and very tricky. One wrong move. How about you?
Oh, no, mate. We're not far enough away from land yet.
Somehow managed to locate it. Yes. Let me call you back.
Tipping them off again, were you?
It's ridiculous.
You're a double agent, and you've been involved with them from the start.
If that were true, why would I risk getting involved with you?
Because I must have stumbled across a clue way back. So you've decided to keep me distracted. I was focused on you, rather than what you were doing.
That's all very flattering, but I need to be going now. Launch the rib.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm not going to ask you again.
Are you gonna shoot me? In here?
Dutchy! You right?
Yeah, take it.
Okay, we got a problem.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, I don't know, mate. I'm not an engineer. Mate, she's dead in the water.
All right.
Come on.
I can't stop the timer, but I can prevent the fallout. I'll try and separate the Semtex from the Cesium. Dump the Cesium overboard. You go, mate.
Stupid, I'm not going to leave you here on your own. What can I do?
Start cutting the white wires. Only the white wires. They've cut their engine.
Yeah, they've still got their tender.
I don't see them moving. They've got less than a minute.
Swain, Jim, time to get out of there. Get out now. That is an order.
Nice one. How's it going, Swain?
Got it.
Pull the circuits out. Now get rid of it. They've got one overboard. That's 2 for 2. Thanks, mate.
Are you okay?
I feel so guilty.
Your decision to let them go ahead was right. It's not your fault that they disobeyed orders to leave.
No. No. That's not what I mean.
Then what is it?
After I met you for coffee, I went and tried on a wedding dress. And that's when I knew that I would never marry Jim.
Did you tell him?
There's only one person who I could ever imagine marrying.
Me too.
We posthumously award the Cross of Valour to Petty Officer Coxswain Chris Blake and Special Air Service Captain Jim Roth. Their preeminent act of valour involved the ultimate self-sacrifice and displayed an extreme devotion to duty. For this, we honour them.
I know I speak for everyone when I express my gratitude and appreciation
for the sacrifice that Swain and Jim have made. Jim Roth was a consummate professional and a man of great integrity. Swain was a fine sailor, an inspired medic, and a person of great humanity and compassion. We'll miss you, mate.